On the way in, there were some agricultural fields. I picked up a nemesis bird, lifer. My lifer. Welcome to the Salton Sea in Imperial County, California. This place is absolutely incredible, massive, already a ton of birds out here to see, to find, to video for you guys. And this hotspot has been on my list for a long time, ever since I was a kid. I would read the field guides and they would say this bird can be found in some inaccessible place to me, like the Arctic, for example, and then in parentheses, also can be found at the Salton Sea. So I always thought that was pretty funny that this place is host to so many birds and so important for migration. So we're gonna see what birds we can find today as we are walking in. The first bird on the list are phainopepla. So super excited about that bird and seeing that bird today. We're gonna hang around the visitor center here, film as many birds as we can while we're here, and then we'll probably go try one more spot on the southern shore and see what other birds are down there. So stay tuned, today's gonna be insane. So this is the Salton Sea behind me, kind of stinky, which I'm used to because I live by the Great Salt Lake. There's some pretty cool birds out on the water today. We got western sandpipers here on the shore, just walking around, as well as black-necked stilts. Over in the harbor area where I was earlier, I got my best shots ever of blue-winged teal. That's a duck that we do get in the state of Utah, but there are dozens of them out here. So really cool to see the blue-winged teal up close and not super jittery. Usually in Utah, it's really jumpy. It's hard to get close to them, but there was a whole bunch in the harbor over there. So really happy to get that duck on camera. Also picked up some Bonaparte's gulls as well in the harbor who were just chilling there. Those are probably the most abundant gull here at the moment. Also picked up a northern mockingbird, which is a Southern California staple, right? It's a bird that's pretty much all over the United States. Really cool species though, mimics other birds. So really happy to be getting all these birds on camera today. There's a whole bunch out there that I haven't filmed yet and I would like to get on camera. So let's see what other birds we can find.
To everybody who has asked us for a workshop so far, many returning customers, and
So now I'm at Sonny Bono National Wildlife Refuge in Imperial County. It's on the south end of the Salton Sea. The problem is the water has moved back so far that there's no water out here anymore, but that's okay. On the way in, there were some agricultural fields. I picked up a nemesis bird, lifer. My lifer western cattle egret, finally on the life list. I can't believe that. Super happy to pick up that bird. It's been a long time coming trying to pick up that one. And then at the entrance, there were some bird feeders there. We picked up some cool things like gambills, quail, and stuff like that. But we also got my lifer common ground dove, which was one of the targets I had in San Diego. Was able to pick it up here at the Sonny Bono National Wildlife Refuge. So going on a little walk through the desert here. Don't know how long we'll stay here, but 2 lifers on the day that I wasn't expecting. Finally got my western cattle egret and the common ground dove. Absolutely incredible start to the day. Also, to put it into a little bit of perspective, I drove around 70 miles an hour along the Salton Sea for most of the way, and then finally we separated away from the Salton Sea, but it took 45 minutes. So that sea out there is absolutely massive. There's so much water, super huge lake, but unfortunately this point is no longer close to the sea. So we'll see what birds we can find here though. Already gotten some great ones so far. Super happy I made the trip out here. 2 lifers is totally worth it. And yeah, we'll see what else we can find. All right, so I went on this little hike. I made it to the top of the little hike. It's like this little point that looks over the Salton Sea. Absolutely beautiful view up here. Unfortunately, again, we're at least half a mile away from the Salton Sea, probably more, but was able to get some snow geese on camera, as well as a variety of other species that you probably already saw in the compilation. So those were pretty cool. I love getting snow geese on camera. We're gonna head back to the visitor center, just see if there's any other birds that we could possibly pick up. This is my first time birding in Imperial County, California, and I doubt that I'll be back anytime soon. So trying to get as many species as I possibly can here. I know there's a burrowing owl somewhere out here, but I doubt that we'll be able to find that today. That'll be like picking a needle out of a haystack. Let's head on back, see what birds we find along the way. That's gonna do it for this video. Let me know in the comments below, what was your favorite bird that you saw in this video? Thank you so much for joining me on this journey. I hope to see you all next time on Bright Eyed Birding.